the Young and the Restless Spoilers. In the heart of Genoa City, a dramatic transformation was unfolding. Claire, once known for her gentle demeanor and quiet resilience, was beginning to reveal a side of herself that many had never seen. For a long time, Claire had lived under the shadow of oppression and disdain. Summer's constant bullying, Victor's harsh words and rejection, and the general underestimation she faced had all contributed to a life of silent suffering. Claire's natural inclination was to endure, to avoid conflict, and to maintain her tranquility amidst the chaos. This patience and docility were in stark contrast to the teachings of Jordan, her mentor. Jordan had trained Claire in the arts of self-defense and psychological fortitude, instilling in her the importance of standing up for herself and never backing down from a fight. Despite these lessons, Claire had always chosen the path of least resistance, prioritizing peace over confrontation. However, the mounting pressure and incessant humiliation began to chip away at Claire's calm facade. The constant belittlement from Summer and the public scorn from Victor ignited a spark within her. Claire started to remember Jordan's teachings, the lessons of strength, resilience, and the importance of self-preservation. Slowly but surely, a transformation began. No longer willing to be a passive victim, Claire embraced the fierce and formidable side of her personality. She became assertive, refusing to be trampled upon any longer. When Summer launched another verbal assault, expecting the usual passive response, she was met with a shock. Claire retaliated with a fierceness that left Summer stunned and terrified. Her words were sharp and threatening, a stark warning that any further attempts to undermine her would be met with severe consequences. "Continue to mess with me, Summer, and you'll regret it. Your life as you know it could be in jeopardy," Claire hissed, her eyes burning with intensity. Summer, taken aback by this uncharacteristic aggression, retreated in fear. The message was clear: Claire was no longer the timid girl who could be easily pushed around. This newfound assertiveness did not go unnoticed. Victoria, Claire's mother, observed the change with a mixture of emotions. On one hand, she was proud to see her daughter defending herself and refusing to be a victim any longer. It was a sign of growth and strength that Victoria had longed to see. Yet, there was a lingering fear that Claire might lose control. The transformation was rapid and extreme, and Victoria worried that in her quest for self-defense, Claire might end up harming herself or others. Victoria's fears were not unfounded. She knew well the influence Jordan had on Claire, and the potential for that influence to steer her daughter down a dangerous path. Jordan's teachings, while empowering, also had a darker edge. The emphasis on relentless self-defense and aggression could easily tip into recklessness and self-destruction. Victoria decided it was time to step in. She approached Claire with caution, knowing that the wrong words could trigger a defensive response. "Claire," she began gently, "I see that you're stronger now, and I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself. But I'm worried. I don't want you to lose yourself in this fight. You don't have to become a monster to protect yourself." Claire looked at her mother, the intensity in her eyes softening slightly. "Mom, I'm tired of being walked over. I'm tired of being the weak one. Jordan taught me to be strong, and I need that strength now more than ever." "I understand," Victoria replied, placing a comforting hand on Claire's shoulder. "But strength doesn't mean losing your kindness or becoming what Jordan wants you to be. You can be strong and still be yourself. Don't let this anger consume you." The words resonated with Claire. She nodded slowly, realizing that there was a balance to be struck. She could protect herself without becoming the very thing she feared. The fierce determination would remain, but it would be tempered with the compassion and wisdom that had always been a part of her. Victoria continued to support Claire, providing guidance and reassurance. She encouraged her daughter to channel her strength in positive ways, to stand up for herself without resorting to threats and aggression. It was a delicate balance, but with Victoria's support, Claire began to navigate this new path with a renewed sense of purpose. Meanwhile, the echoes of Claire's transformation reverberated through Genoa City. Summer, now wary of provoking Claire, kept her distance. Victor, too, noticed the change, though he remained skeptical. He had always been hard on Claire, believing her to be weak. But now, seeing this new side of her, even he had to admit a grudging respect.